What's up, everybody? It's been a minute. We haven't been able to do an actual video for about a week now, and I appreciate those who've been watching and subscribing to the channel. It really means a lot. So, that being said, I am home now after the long trip across the country. Thankfully. I mean, it's nice to be on vacation, but come on, we can't admit that it's pretty damn nice to be home, right? So we got these Lotus invaders here, and they've taken over this whole area from what I've seen, other than the water, obviously. Now, something interesting about these invaders, sorry, is they actually give mutant looter skills. So I thought they were robots, but I guess I'm a little wrong about that. Now, to me, that looks like a bot, but I'm gonna say that it's actually a looter. Or, yeah, looter. Of course, it's a looter skill. A mutant. The Lotus invaders first appeared when Alara was left undefended. Their origin is unknown, but it is quite clear that their mission is to overthrow the Lotus Temple and to claim it for their own. But you can see the guy in the middle, or the person in the middle, and he looks like a mutant. Now, the Otis are definitely robot. It says rolling machine right in it. But it has no such description for the Lotus invaders. So, we got about 500 pet here, and we're going to see what we can make of these. We're looking for the molten for the Lotus keys. Now, they don't drop them that often from my experience, but we're going to see how many we can get. Now, out of 1,000 pet hunt or so, or maybe 1,500, we've only managed to get 4 black, 6 brown, 3 red, and 4 blue. Not a lot, right? So it's going to take a while to get into those instances from my experience. Now, maybe they will fall a lot quicker. Oh, look at that. Here I am talking about how I'm not getting any, and then I get 3 brown right there. So we got 9 brown. It looks like that might be the first one we're able to make. Now, for markup, I'm not sure if they actually have some. We're going to check that in a few minutes here. Hopefully everybody's been doing good. I just want to say to those in Canada that had the tornadoes in Ontario and Quebec City, I hope everybody was doing safe and is staying safe, and I pray for the families of the victims. That's all I can say. There was 10 people killed by that storm, and we were actually going to drive through it. We left Thursday, and we weren't gonna. My wife said we should probably stay another day in Ontario, and I said, let's leave now. Thankfully, because if we would have left Friday, we would have ended up being right where the tornadoes were going in Ottawa, which was absolutely crazy. Like, what are the chances, right? Luckily, we had no issues. It was a beautiful time, beautiful weather. There was no flaws at all. But when we were there, we heard about it, and we were devastated by the news. Completely heartbroken. And it's just, you never think that's going to happen. In Ontario, we've had thousands of tornado warnings, and never once I can't say never once. There is tornadoes, but I guess just you don't, you know what I mean? It doesn't right in front of your eyes. I don't even know how to explain it. It's crazy, man. Now, if there was only tornadoes in this game, you could throw a couple out. I guess that would be like a Mind Force, right? Kind of like a lacerating. I don't think they have a wind style chip though. No, I know they don't. I'm just being silly. Anyway, back to the Lotus Invaders here. For the Moltens, you actually need 100 per key. You can see the brown key Molten finds into 1 Lotus brown key. First discovered by Eternal Just Fine as is Sky Pharaoh. Almost messed that one up there for a minute. I can tell you guys no. Especially with my life, I almost died. We don't got a lot of synthetic mind essence because I ended up using one of my chips by accident. I wasn't expecting it. It just kind of popped up. What was I going to do there? Some pretty crazy news about how Mind Art canceled the the Mayhem and brought out that little mini Mayhem on Crystal Palace. I haven't been to it. I think I may check it out if I have enough time. But as of right now, I feel like I've been hit by a truck. I feel like I have no energy. I don't want to do too much. I managed to cut the lawn, or I should say the weeds, but other than that, I really haven't done a lot. It's been a lot of relaxing. Well, We left at 3 p.m. and got home at 7 a.m. the next day. That's how long it took us. That's quite the drive. I mean, I think that's what's that? 4 and 12, 16 hours we were in the car. I mean, we did stop from time to time to get some food and stretch the legs and whatnot, and like 18 coffees, but other than that, man, whew, I was exhausted. I had to take a couple naps on the way home. The first 10 hours was fine. I was perfect. It was like, I can't even believe I'm still driving. But then for the last like 4, it was like, hurry up, I just want to sleep. And when we got home, it was a glorious sleep. I felt great till I walked in the door, and then it was like a sack of potatoes hitting me in the face, you know. It was like, oh, I don't feel so good. So many coffees. Oh, and there's that burn damage. See how they toss out that burn damage every now and again, and they still hit you afterwards. It's going to continuously hit me, and luckily my armor protects me against burn damage. But it doesn't protect me against anything else that they're doing. See, so that burn damage most likely won't hit me because of my nemesis armor here. But it'd be quite difficult without that. Like, it would be doing quite a bit of damage, I think, right now. That's the only benefit to actually having this armor against these guys, because I don't think the other damage they do has anything to do with it. I have really not a lot of protection against these guys. It's more just my evade skill protecting me, I believe. See, 18.1, evade, evade, miss, 19.1. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Although the armor does have that extra evade skill along with it, so I guess that does contribute. 16% evade chance in total. That's actually pretty good. Oh, it's the dodge that I was talking about. Sorry, the dodge. Yeah, the dodge is boosted with my armor, not evade. It's the dodge. So we come down here. Let's just check it out. It needs to be repaired, so don't look at that crap. Don't look. Don't look! Increased dodge chance. You get 20 percentage points decreased critical damage for the full set of armor in 15, or no, what is it? Increased dodge chance and decreased critical damage by 20 percentage points. So it's a decent set of armor. I really enjoy this set. It's probably my favorite, even though my favorite that I own. Sorry, I shouldn't have said my favorite. My favorite that I own. Let's get these Lotus. I wonder if they're going to do any Lotus Invader plushie. I think that'd be pretty cool. Here's the Otis plushie, for those who haven't seen the 41-second clip of me getting it. Nothing special with watching that. I really didn't sound too happy in the video either. I was a little, not miserable, but just tired. But it might sound that way. I really like this plushie, the way it's been done. I like the color scheme, I like the little face on it, but it's just, I don't know why they didn't make it like the others, like the actual Otis bot itself. If I go to the codex here, see the Otis, and then see the Otis plushie, you know what I mean? It's kind of different, no? Looks a little different. I thought it would have been cooler if it looked like the actual Otis itself, but this one kinda, it definitely has the appearance of a toy. Oh well, what do you do, right? It's definitely a sweet reward. I'm not going to be selling it. I'm definitely going to put that in my apartment to show off, along with all the other goodies I've gotten from the Tulin crossover chain, along with DSEC. I really enjoyed that chain. That was a lot of fun, man. Like, look at all this stuff I've gotten. Cakes and pastries. You got the jewelry box. You got the chess set. The hookah was from the Mearsal Trader. Like, Tulin and DSEC have been doing amazing. Arcade Outspeed, Arcade Space Shooter, Arcade DEC Man. Like, wouldn't it be sweet if you could do, like, play these actual games in the apartments? Like, put in, like, a pet or something and play the game and try to win a prize or something. I don't know, man. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Tickets or some shit like that, like the arcades used to be. One of my friends actually mentioned this about how he would love to sit down with someone and play a game of chess in their apartment, and that would be such a cool idea. Really, I think that'd be so cool, especially with the arcades and stuff. I mean, hell, I'd even allow smoking the hookah. That'd be sweet. They should, you know, little, little, what is it? Interactions, I guess you could call it. Well, it doesn't seem like we had any luck with the Molten since we got those brown ones, right? We got to get at least 500 ped back. I'm hoping we can get something nice. Maybe at least a couple more Moltens. Come on. Oh, speak of it. 3 black Molten right there. Now the black Molten seems to be the lowest ped value other than the blue key. And the red key seems pretty popular. It's actually got some sales here. Someone's bought 10 ped at 5,000, 10 pec at 5,000%. 1 ped at 454. Other than that, I don't think there's any actual market data for any of them. No. So fairly new on that. I don't know if the keys have any data because I don't have any of the keys yet, but that is the goal of doing these Lotus Invaders. If we can get those keys going, that I would really like to get those Lotus instances on video. That would be fun. Especially since I'd never even seen the inside of them. I don't even know where they actually are. But as you can see, where's the skill here? Oh, it's disappeared. Okay, never mind. It's gonna pop up soon. We're gonna get some of that reaping skill. It's weird. Like, you wouldn't think that these things would be robots, but you would think they'd be robots, sorry. We might need to get some more of that synthetic mind essence though. I don't know why I did that, to be honest. Just saying hi, I suppose. Stick with me, man. You gotta collect my loot. I love that little robot. I don't know why. I just think it's so damn cool. Doesn't make any weird noises. It doesn't do anything. It just sits there and does its job. Collects my loot. Oh, there it is. Scourging. Mutant looter. See, it's not like I'm getting any others. It's only the scourging, reaping I'll get eventually. And those are all mutant skills. Alright, well, I guess it wants me to shoot that one. Let's shoot it anyway. I was gonna say, let's pick a smaller one, but hell, huh? I'm fine with that. Let's see how much ranks we're getting on this Lotus Invader challenge. It seems like you get a decent amount of skill. Like, I prefer the ranks that go up slow and give you more skill than the ranks that fly up. Like, 2 kills and you're at rank 6. It's like, oh wow. I know I'm not gonna get a lot of skill out of that. One mob on Cyrene, I think it's the big birds or something. You kill one of those and it gives you, like, I think you're into the repeats of Codex. We are being, well, I can't say swarmed, I guess, because we're not being swarmed, but it certainly looked like we were about to be. And that burn damage is a real pain in the ass. See how much it gives you, too? I mean, like, it can do some serious damage if you're not prepared for these guys, it seems. Especially when I got swarmed by 2 level 29s, and I couldn't heal fast enough with that chip. I don't have the greatest healing stuff, so, like, I'm a pretty basic player. I've gotten this far by just taking my time. No rush, really. I mean, it's been about 4 years or so. And there's still a lot to know. Like, I learn new things in this game every single day, especially when you're on new planets, too. Next island, I went there to try to do a few videos, and I felt like I had no idea. It's like, I can't do these. I don't know anything about this planet, and it just seems like I'm pulling it out of my ass cheeks, you know? I couldn't do it. Seriously. So I just said, screw it. I'm going to either go back to Cyrene, or I'm going to go to DSEC, where I at least know a little bit about the place. I figured, you know what, let's go get that Otis plushie, let's do a bit of DSEC, and see if we can get into that Lotus instance, because we do have the Silver Crown of Sahar. Remember, we spent a lot of time doing that mission. I didn't film any of it, and I wasn't doing any videos at that time, so really, I got no actual evidence except the Hoff They came with the crown of Sahar here. Nice, we got some red key there. That's big because the red keys are the ones. But see, as you can see, we just got only one. So it's gonna take 100 drops of the red probably to get a whole key. The brown will go up quick. The black and the blue seem maybe. We'll see. They'll see what we can do for us. But we're about to die if we don't heal. And we're running through the ped fairly quick. I'm glad because I don't want this video to be 10 hours long. Quick little video, and that's all we can hope for. Right now I'm just doing little takes, and we can hope for the best on our hunts. If not, then it's over. We'll go for another one after. I had a bunch of videos with globals and stuff, and it's I have to make a bunch of new ones. My computer screwed up. I lost a whole bunch of data. Not a big deal. I mean, really, if all the videos that I've posted are on YouTube still, really, I guess I can get them back. Or at least see them still. Oh man, I hate data. I couldn't get it. It wouldn't allow me to move it past OneDrive, so I got rid of OneDrive. I'm sick of that app, or whatever the heck it is. Not using that anymore. It's just like I was trying to move all of my stuff out of it, and it's like you need 100 more gigabytes worth of space to use this. It's like, okay, I've had enough. If I can't even record, or I can't even use my apps on the computer because OneDrive is always filled with after 5 gigabytes, this is almost useless to me now at that point, right? So I just deleted it. 200 videos gone. A lot of them weren't even talking though, so I mean, what's the difference, right? And a lot of them were just screw-ups where I film like 12 seconds and then it pops back. Do it again because I screwed up. Do it again because I screwed up after 7 minutes. It's like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? It's such a frustrating way to do things, especially without an actual video editor. It's very tough. So all of the videos, except for maybe like 3 or 4, have been one takes where it's just complete, right from when I'm filming, right to the stop, and then I post the video on YouTube. That's how I'd like to do it. But it's actually becoming a pain in the butt with this computer, so I'm gonna have to get some upgraded equipment eventually, I think. At least an editing program, my goodness. These fucking these looters, like Lotus invaders, I should say. Jeez, can't get my words out. Have a lot of crappy loot, to be honest. Really, like none of this stuff is gonna get me any of my money or any of my ped back. These things actually are decent. If you can come and get these Moltons, it's not so bad. And as you can see, the rank has barely gone up for each kill. I haven't really been paying attention to the percentage, but I don't think it's a whole lot per kill. And this is only rank 4. Wait till you get to like a repeat. Think of how many kills you're gonna need. And I know a lot of people kill a lot of these mobs. Hey. Yeah, that's okay though. What's up? Oh, yeah. Just put it there and I'll do it. Or go dump it in the rocks. I know I don't have an actual seat. I'm sitting on a milk crate. I feel like I'm gonna fall through it. Yeah, don't pour it down the sink. You're better off. Oh, we're about to die. Shit. Yeah, see, I can't survive with 2 of these. They're gonna kill me. The Lotus 21 I probably could have survived, but the 29 is just way too powerful. It's almost done. That was my wife. Kids got some things from New Brunswick. They were just opening them up and doing it. These little treasure chest things with a bunch of stuff inside of it. It was pretty cool. But there was a big ass mess from it. Let's find where we were here and go take revenge for the pain and suffering that thing just caused us from having to run back here, and the humiliation it caused us on video from dying. Nah, I'm kidding, I don't really care. Doesn't really matter to me. But you see what I mean, like, it's easier just to leave the little scene that just happened with me and my wife than it is to actually edit it. For some reason, I don't know why that is. It just takes so long, and if I do a lot of changes to the video, it takes forever to export it. And with OneDrive, that's the only thing, it seems like it has to go through that. So I just gave up. I said, you know what? If it's not going to work, it's not going to work. We'll just get it done in one shot from now on. That's the way it's going to be. And if we don't, that video's getting scrapped. We'll do it again. Sounds like a pain in the ass to me, but what do you do? Oh, I should bring my robot out, that's why. Come on, you guys, can give me something. They were globaling like crazy the other night when I had no record button going. But now it seems like they're holding back the loot. They're a little greedy tonight. I did have more, I had a more ped ready to go, but I ended up trying to go mining and it didn't go well. I didn't even get a drop out of that level 10 finder. Poor guy. Really sucks. But I guess that's just the way it goes, right? I don't know why I'm showing this, but that's my apartment on Entropia there. The Shatster. Look. Bring your gun, I'm sure I've said it before. Make sure your gun's out. This place is a dump. Until you get to the penthouse suites. They're actually decent inside. Just ignore the dumpster out front. It's convenient though, you just open your door and throw it in, right? Plus, I mean, really, who's gonna screw with you if you live in a building like that? Now, I got it for bananas, to be honest. I traded with the Entropia Planet Manager, and if you trade the Club Never Die bananas, the Rotten bananas, any type of banana you can get, the big giant bananas, but you need, I think it's 500 ped for a small unit, 1,000 ped for a medium, and 1,500 ped for the suites on the top floor. And there's two, I think there was 3 suites left when I got mine. I went and hunted those mountain gorillas for hours and hours trying to get those things, and the island gorillas. And it actually, they were decent. The loot actually wasn't bad, and they dropped some decent markup stuff too. Like the mineral extractors and stuff. I was getting a ton of that, and the basic leather extractors and stuff like that. They had some good stuff. The Secret Island instances are pretty cool too. Maybe I'll head back there eventually. It's a really fun place. I love Entropia. It's a really great place. Great planet. I just haven't really been there a lot. I don't have a lot of time. And I've been trying on Cyrene with the last 6 months, 5 months, however long I don't even remember how long it took me for the crown. After that, I was kind of lost. It's like, what should I even do? And now I'm back on DSEC, so I mean, I guess I should have never left. I really want some of that LOTUS armor though, so that's what I'm trying to get. And apparently they have the ability to drop from the instances. I'm not sure how you get the gold key parts though. That I haven't figured out yet. Now I'm sure all the information is on VirtueSense website. That's where you can get all your Tulin information and Monria information, I believe. But I like to figure it out for myself. Unless I really get frustrated, it's just like, oh, okay, I give up. I can't figure this out for myself. Come on. One of these Lotuses has to have something, right? Oh, is he gonna kill me first, or am I gonna kill him first? Got him. You can see that we're not getting very much molten, right? Like, we've probably only gotten 2 or 3 drops of molten this whole time. It's gonna be hard to say, man. We had 505 ped when we started. It looks like we're gonna need to go and get some more of the healing essence, the synthetic mind essence, though. And these Lotus invaders, like, Like I said, like they should be dropping something a little more interesting. To me, I think that gun on the top, that turret gun looking thing, would be sweet for them to drop, and then be able to put on top of your quad wing interceptor. That would be really cool. How you could like loot different vehicle weapons and stuff. I'm not sure if that's possible or not. I know that some are crafted. I'm not sure if any are actually looted though. Oh, I'm sitting on this milk crate right now. My knees are about to give. I lost all my setup. I had a computer chair and a desk outside in the garage, but we're starting to pack up everything and get ready to move, so it's like it was time for it to go. It was old, it was beat down. We're not bringing that across the country. Like, what the heck? Sorry, sometimes I swear, and then sometimes it's like I try to cover it up because I got kids, so it's like I'm like half and half. One time, I guess it's because I'm a Gemini. One side of me is the asshole, and one side is the nice guy. The asshole pops out when I swear, and the nice guy comes in with the hex and the goodness, you know? Could definitely see how that's the case. One side hates the other. The good side hates the bad side. Nah, I'm just being ridiculous. Hopefully we can get something from these guys, though. It doesn't seem like anything's really gonna happen, to be honest. And it'd be cool if they had more missions here, too. The armor instance, like this is all tool and stuff. I do like that Kuhaf armor though. It just seems pretty cool. Look at those stats are decent on it too. Kuhaf armor helmet, but it's limited. I guess they'd have no choice to do that though. Otherwise, it would be crazy ridiculous. Look at it, says Kuhaf armor helmet M though. It doesn't show the L there. It's pretty cool armor though. I remember getting this style of armor from certain mobs. Not the Kuhaf, but just the way that the armor is styled. I think it looked like Giraffe or something. Same style of helmet. That must just be the tool and shape that they use. Alright, let's go get another one of these Lotus on the hook. Drop dead. See, that's a space mission. A Keek mining research. I got this and then I went to Tulin to do it. Mess around on Tulin, the Zadgers. These are all daily missions, really. Like, Tulin's great for their dailies. And then they have a bunch of mining. The mining missions, I think, are really cool. I didn't end up doing the whole woodcutters mission. The Tulin citizenship, that's a really cool chain. Or not a chain, I guess. It's only a mission, but you have to do it during the event. And I do want these clothes given to the Tulin citizen first discovered. First discovered by Lady Laura Lorelei. This is already discovered for sure. No? Maybe not. I'm not sure then. You think that they would have put it on. I figured one of the Tulin regulars would have got it already. For those who are on DSEC and Tulin most times, I'm sure you know who exactly I'm talking about. Very dedicated players to these areas. See, look, we're not getting much skill on that rank 4 at all, right? Look at each one of these kills is going to do what, like a percentage? Yeah, 1 point. So it's going to take at least 100 kills for rank 4. And they're so decent mobs. Still got 283 petty left though. Oh, I apologize. I am trying to sit still here, but my legs are throbbing. I might even have to stand and kneel over. This is not ideal. Definitely gonna have to get a better setup for this. else was I... Oh, I meant to mention about the Mayhem. I don't know if anybody knows why they canceled the actual Mayhem, but if you do, just let me know in the comments. That would be great. I know a lot of players were upset about that, especially with the ones that have rented gear and got prepared to try to grind those tokens out, right? At least they brought the mini Mayhem up, but I have a feeling that 4 days isn't going to be long enough. Like, why? Why cancel a Mayhem event? Like, what's... I don't know. Obviously, Mindark had their reasons, so I'm not going to question it too much, but I think there could have been a little more notice, unless something happened behind the scenes that we don't know about, which I'm going to say probably. With the new update coming of Unreal Engine 5, I don't know when that's coming though, but you wouldn't think it would affect anything with Mayhem, personally. Especially when that Unreal Engine 5 has Mayhem should be over before it's ever out, right? I don't know, it doesn't really affect me. I do Mayhem a little bit. I haven't done it for a few months since I started the Crown mission and finished it. Just because there's really no point for me to grind something like that without spending a ton of head. I'm not going to get very far. I think I've only got like, I don't know, 1,500 tokens in total. I got 1,000 on Cyrene, and I got, I think, about 400 or 500 on Calypso. Now, I will continue to collect them over the years. What's the harm in that? But if I ever decide to give up, then I could just get the pills or little Ares ring or something like that. Those Ares Mayhem rings are really cool. Definitely would like one of those. Don't have the stats or anything. I'm sure I could get it if I went to Calypso, but we're not on Calypso right now. We're on DSEC 9. We are going for molten parts. Even though it doesn't seem like we're getting a whole bunch of them, right? It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice when the little Hoff sound pops off, though, that's for sure. Tier 2. So that's a new drop. I didn't get any Tier 2 components off these before. The rest of the stuff is all standard Calypso loot, though. It's nothing special at all. No markup. No use loot. No, that's not true. They all have their uses. Except some of the Cyrene stuff. Some of the Next Island crystals, you know, some of the Rocktropia stuff. And, well, I guess everything doesn't have its use. Some have more uses than others. Every planet has that though, right? Oh man, please don't die. I don't even think I have anything to heal with. Synthetic Mind Essence is all gone. Well, let's go and finish this Lotus, or start shooting this Lotus off, and maybe we can get killed and sent back and run over there. We might actually end the video here. It does not seem to be getting much of those. But I just wanted to show those Moltens and how the Lotus are dropping them. I didn't think we'd do a whole bunch in this video just because it is the first one back from the vacation after I've had, and I am fully exhausted. But I admit that. So thank you so much for the support. I truly appreciate it and hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.